and welcome to another episode of Banos Talk. My name is Justin Collins. Tonight's story. The city of Los Banos just got a brand new fire engine named Engine 52, which is going to be stationed at Station 2. It's equipped with state-of-the-art technology, has some interesting upgrades. I reached out to the fire department and they offered me a guided tour. So keep watching, and I'm going to show you a guided tour of this new engine in just a moment, right after a brief message from our sponsor.
Like a star about to fall, a fever rush inside me when I see her. I'm a dice roll, and I can feel my heart skip a beat or two. I don't know how to breathe, I don't know how to breathe, and I can feel within I am black and blue. Can't explain what she released, can't explain what she released when she said, and I said,
And we're back. Thanks for watching.
Compartment, you'll see that we have our turnouts. They're stacked in the compartment itself, and the reason for that is because, like Chief Hurley mentioned, the inside of the cab is a clean cab, and as firefighters in today's world, we're exposed to carcinogens all the time, and if we can keep our turnouts and out of the cab and keep them, in the compartment to where it's clean and the cab scrubber is clean, and when the firefighters get done at the fire, they get into a clean cab, into a clean environment, clean air. It's just a lot healthier for us. So that's why you'll see my turnouts are stacked here, firefighter Denny's are stacked on the other side in the same compartment, just on the other side. And it's for that reason exactly, to just keep the cab. New MSAs, and these are a lot better bottles. So you'll see one stored on this side and then two stored on the other. We need to have spare bottles for each BA that's in the truck. So per NFPA, one spare bottle for every BA. So
Cool.
yeah, these are nice, man. We used to wear the old steels and the old hoop wound aluminums, and these bottles are so nice. They're low profile. They're real lightweight. I mean, it's fantastic. It's a great addition. So.
Appliances like our power blowers, fans, lights, Hurst tools, the Jaws of Life, they're all battery operated. No longer are we running an external generator or a PTO generator to power supply these appliances, which is less maintenance, less fuel, less things that we have to run, reduces the CO in an environment that we're working. So as we walk around, you'll see our power blower, it runs on a battery pack. We have charging stations on the unit with spare batteries. They can run for hours and hours. That's going to be very efficient and lighter weight as well.
These are a great addition. I mean, they're portable. Wherever we need them to go, they can go. We don't have to carry a generator with, the pump generator with us, hoses. I mean,
Less lifting, less pulling, more efficient, straight to work.
You can run two tools at the same time instead of just one, and that's efficient. The old tools, if your pump was small, so I got one guy's cutting, the other guy with the spreader could be waiting, and then, okay, I'm done. So then he would go ahead and spread and do what he needed to do. With these guys, you can do whatever you need to do, at the same time.
Yeah.
Hoses, pike poles, trash hooks. I mean, that used to be a ladder well, and we went, one of the newest things for us is our ladders are on top now, and that's a whole different aspect for us. We've never had ladders on the exterior of the engines years ago. Yeah, years ago. But so it's nice. If a vehicle's on its side or on its roof or unstable, like in a canal or whatever it may be, you know, our first line engine out of station 1 would carry them, but the engine out of station 2, we just didn't have the room on our older piece of apparatus. Well, now we actually have the room to be able to go ahead and put a set of Rescue 42s on this side of town. So if myself and Andrew are the first arriving, at least we can get started on stabilizing that vehicle and not having to rely on the other engine coming in. You know, we can stabilize it and get it going, and as soon as that other engine gets there, they can go ahead and deal with, you know, patient contact and start the patient care, you know. So that's a real big benefit to this piece of equipment. I mean, it's fantastic to have that.
Our two first out piece of equipment, our staff, with the on-duty staff that works 24/7. So the two first out engines are equipped with everything we need to do to get started. As the incident evolves, we request additional resources. The volunteers reply, off-duty personnel come in, or even assistance from mutual aid, Moosehead County or other agencies within our area would come out to assist. And that's when a ladder truck would be able to come out. But our two first out engines are these pieces of equipment just like this that will be able to handle vehicle accidents, fires, vehicle rescue, normal medical aid that, you know, day-to-day medical aid that we would respond to with Riggs ambulance or an ambulance company. They're set up to deal with everything that we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, we carry 2 rope bags, 300 feet. You know, usually we carry 2 bags so that way we can set up a safety line and a primary line at the same time. So, and both those bags are set up exactly the same. If I pull out the equipment out of one bag, I can reach into the second bag and pull out the same equipment that's in that first bag. You know, so yeah, 300 feet of rope. We got 300 feet of rope. Pulleys, cross-sticks,
carabiners, different anchors, anything we need to set up for stabilization. Belay line, main line usually.
You know, ropes are identified by color. You know, that way your orange can be your safety, your blue can be your main. So if you need to go up on blue, down on orange, we're not saying up on this or up on that. You can identify those ropes by the color, and then that way there's no confusion on which rope, what rope did he want me to go up on, down on, you know. So right here in the back. So this box is completely different. Our 2 first line out engines here at station 1, or excuse me, station 2, and at station 1, we just put these boxes in. Our medical gear used to be in the side compartment where firefighter Denny's turnouts are outside, and so now we've moved it to where it's inside the cab. You know, it keeps it a little cleaner. We have more room for storage. You know, we really don't need the 2 seats that were there. So we went ahead and took those 2 seats out and put this medical box in. Up above, we keep spare gloves, we keep gowns, we keep our hazmat decon bag in there, you know, for mass decon. Underneath, we keep all our ballistic helmets, ballistic vest, things like that. So this is a huge addition to our department. I mean, it really is. It's completely new. This is the Hepa filter. So when we talked about the clean cab, there's 3 of these filters. There's 3 Hepa filters, and they go from you know, your big particulates to your smaller to smaller. And so by a flip of the switch up here on the dash, which I can show you in a little bit, we'll shut the doors and I'll have you get in, and you'll hear this come on and it'll start cleaning. Well, I think within the first 5 to 10 minutes, it cleans like 25% of the cab. It'll scrub it. And then within 10 minutes, it cleans like 70%. And then within 15 minutes of the scrubber running on a structure fire or vegetation fire, whatever it may be, within 15 minutes, the whole cab's completely scrubbed. I mean, it's cleaned all the air in this cab, as long as the windows are up, doors are closed, things like that. So it has 3 HEPA filters that it runs through. Fantastic addition, man. You know, I can't wait to really see it at work, you know, and see what kind of results it gives us, because it's new to our department. This is the latest and greatest for our department, and it's new. I'm sure it's been in service for ages, but not just here in Los Banos, you know. This is new in Los Banos, so new technology. It's really great. I'm glad it's here. I'm glad. We do two portables for the seats that are in the back. As full-time staff on duty, we have our own portables that we carry. You'll see that one has a yellow antenna, one has a green, and these are Bluetooth, and they're Bluetooth to the SCBAs for those seats. So what that means is, as soon as this portable's turned on and that BA's turned on, and as soon as the firefighter takes his first breath, he's able to talk very clear, and we're able to understand him very, very clear. Before, with our older BAs, when we would talk to the chief when he was outside on a fire or whatever, you can't really understand him. But now with the new BAs that we have, it's like you and I are talking right now. Extremely clear, he can hear us. And so that is a fantastic addition for our department as well. So you can see yellow is matched to the BA right here, and then the green is matched to that BA. And then firefighter Denny's BA is in his seat here, which his radio is automatically synced to his BA. So it's great.
Yeah, 3-day weekend, huh?
So
Yeah, 4 days?
they do, you know, they have their own mask. We as full-time staff have our own mask that we carry, that we just purchased about the middle of last year. The department purchased us our own personal mask, so that's a great addition. That mask belongs to me. I take care of it, clean it, the whole 9 yards, inspect it every day, things like that. So it's good. This engine was it was needed. I mean, it's well overdue.
Cool.
You know, our old engine that we put as reserve has like 115,000 miles on it, and that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot for a fire truck. For this engine is really nice. The iPad. All our other engines have basically a tough book, and so trying to gain the room that we need, we went ahead and went with a little bit smaller profile Apple iPad, which is pretty nice. It's all you know, obviously touch screen. My firefighter can sit here and read notes from dispatch and map me in to where I need to go. So if I'm not familiar where I'm going in the city, because you know we have a lot of new subdivisions in town, and you know we try to learn all those streets, but if you're not out there every day, they're changing every day, you know. And so he could be like, hey, take a right here, left there, and actually guide me into the new subdivisions, which is fantastic. We keep our gloves. We keep a hard copy of everything that's on the iPad. We have a hard copy as well, because you know technology, it goes down. So we have a hard copy, and it's in our run book here. N95 mask. These are all our controls to do different things, to turn on lights outside when we're coming on scene. If I need to light up the scene right away, everything's flip of a switch. To operate my pump, flip of a switch. My siren controls. The driver doesn't really talk on the radio because he's more focused on the driving aspect. So obviously you can see the radios on the passenger side. The mic you see on that side is just a simple PA. So if the driver needs to tell a vehicle, hey, I need you to scoot over a little more to the right so I can get by you in a tight situation or whatever, you know, he has that control. But the talking on the radio, it's mostly done from the passenger side. So it's very good. New Knox boxes for us. Knox is a great thing, and I'm glad to have these. Basically, it's a key to, say, the DMV, and we need to get in there because there's a structure fire. We can come up, punch our code in, and it'll release this key. Well, when it releases that key, our dispatcher at the dispatch center types it in, engine 52's keys been released at 1 a.m. in the morning by engineer Soares. And she starts running a log on the computer, basically a timer. And she times how long I've had that key, where I had that key, and then as soon as I secure it back in the box, that timer will stop. So if anything happens, they can come back and say, it's accountability.
Exactly.
You know, hey, this key was taken out by engineer Soares at 1:30 in the morning, and he was at the DMV. You know, so Knox is a great thing that we have in the city, like a lot of other cities do around, you know. So I encourage businesses, you know, when you come to Los Banos, it's a requirement now, but I encourage older businesses to get the Knox box, you know, to get that Knox. It not only saves you a front door, but it also helps us in the middle of the night. It's great.
Cool.
Backup camera. That's a new addition too, as well. You know, something new for us. As soon as I put the engine in reverse, the backup camera comes on, shows me what's behind me. Or as a driver, if I can't see on my blind spot on the right side, as soon as I turn on my right hand blinker, the camera comes in, which is right here by my right door, and I'm able to look up and take a peek and see if I have something right there in my blind spot, which is fantastic as a driver. You know, not only not using the mirrors, but using the camera for added safety is great. So that's new for us, which is really handy. Still trying to get the hang of it, I guess I should say. You know, but it's cool. It's cool to have.
Did you want to fire up the purifier thing?
Sure. So we were talking about the clean cab. If you look right here on the dash, there's a switch and it says air scrubber. So if I was going to a vegetation fire or a structure fire, by the time I get there, I'm going to hit the switch and you're going to hear it come on. It's not very loud. It just sounds like a little air conditioner. That's it. So now your air scrubber is sucking in the air in this cab, and it's starting to run it through the HEPA filter, the 3 HEPA filters that are in here. It's going to run through, and within 15 minutes, it's going to have the cab completely scrubbed, and we're going to be breathing clean, cleaner air. So that's all it is. I mean, and that's a new addition to our department. This is the first engine that has this clean air for the city of Los Banos, which is fantastic. So it's good. Here, if I need to, when I'm responding with my partner, and I can still hear him, or he can hear me. Obviously, we wear our headsets, which makes it a lot better because there's no screaming back and forth. Hey, what do you say? I don't know. You know, we both hear it. So it's great. Well overdue. I mean, it's nice to have it. It's a fantastic addition for us, and I'm glad that it's in service. I think it's going to benefit our department tremendously. Not only the taxpayers, the city of Los Banos, the residents of Los Banos. Without the tax dollars and things like that, I mean, we wouldn't be able to buy these, and it's great. So a big thank you to them and the citizens too. The camera right now is showing me the back of the engine. Andrew, let's see. Oh, he's in the front. I thought he was going to walk around to the back. You'd be able to see him come up on the camera. Let's see if I can get Chief Hurley right here on the right hand. See, there's the Chief there, and that's on my right hand side. So it's fantastic. So that allows me to see as a driver the right hand side of the engine, and it's a huge, safety aspect. Now, as a driver, do you solely rely on your camera? Absolutely not. You still want to check your mirrors, So, and then as soon as I turn my blinker off, now it's going to switch back here in a second to the rear of the camera. So there's Chief Hurley and there's firefighter Denny right there. So you can see how clear it is. It's fantastic.
So it's not just a backup camera, it's actually also side cameras too for like blind spots.
Just the right side.
Just the right
side.
side.
Yeah, because I can see off my left,
Right.
So it's just my right side. Yep.
Okay.
And it's clear. I mean, it's fantastic. In the nighttime, this camera will dim, so it doesn't blind the driver. So it's great.
Well, thank you, Justin, for coming out and seeing our newest addition to our fleet, Engine 52. Engine 52 is going to be stationed here at Station 2 on Station 2 on West I. We're excited for this piece of equipment. We're excited that it has some new technology, some new ways of doing things in a way that makes allows us to provide a better service and also is safer for our crews. I want to take this opportunity to thank my crews specifically. They have worked hard to put this engine together. They had a lot of good ideas, a lot of resources and thoughts to make this engine the best it can be. So I want to put out that thank you to them and the hard work that they continue to do. I want to reach out to the public and just say the Los Banos Fire Department is here for you. We are a combination department made up of paid personnel as well as volunteers. Our volunteers are extremely important to our department. They have a lot of history in our department, and we encourage the public, if you're interested, please come see us at the fire station. Give us a phone call. Check out our Facebook page, and we'd be happy to answer any questions, to talk to your children, do a tour. Hopefully, as COVID gets better, we can reduce some of the restrictions. We can get you back into the fire station, do some public education classes. But bottom line is, our doors are open, our phone lines are there. Please call us if you have questions. We provide a lot of services to the community. We care about our community, and we're here for you. Thank you.
If you haven't already, please like, follow, subscribe to Los Banos Talk. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and of course, losbanostalk.com. You can become a supporter of Los Banos Talk via the Facebook page, which gives you exclusive access to Los Banos Talk Nation, as well as bonus behind-the-scenes content, opinion content, and you get to see the same episodes first and without the commercials. You can also become a supporter of Los Banos Talk by going to losbanostalk.com. Just click the Become a Supporter tab. Your contribution helps allow me to continue to do what I do and bring you the news and information you want to need, and it's an excellent value. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.